And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. A carry here from Trevion Henderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go again with Henderson. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. May. He gets it to Baldwin. And a nice spin into some open field. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Big play there for New England. 44 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They go play action now. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little will kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Come on, ready?
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3rd and 19.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Hup. Hup.
He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now it's Baldwin. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. They also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand-new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year, and this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
To the air, May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Throwing here is May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chapman. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Point after here coming up. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little to
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay,
The Bucs
ready?
offense set to begin their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, go!
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Brought down back.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Baldwin now to return. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Crazy. Where was that?
Here's May. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
What's that?
Play action. May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 23-yard run. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. Now the They'll try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Buccaneers 7.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds finally, but they're already on the edge of the red zone as he returns this to the 20.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But boy, what a tough spot they're in.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
He hits Baldwin right side. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Crazy. 30. Here we go, boys. Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Buccaneers 7. Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. Let's see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Charger, 19, 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 60 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Buccaneers 14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, they can repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprising face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. It's rolled in by Baldwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards. And the Patriot first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Straight ahead, Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, 32 yards. And the Pats are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 13.
28. Buccaneers 14. Cam Little to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
It's 2nd and
But defensively,
21.
they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
19, 18, cut 19, cut 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And not going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Good throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken around the 12. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it.
And he spins past him and into space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Patriots.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. This is complete. It's Baldwin.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll throw with May. And that will be incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
And that one was all the momentum going forward. He couldn't contort his body back to grab it. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, play.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Dragon 60. Ready.
2nd and 5. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Patriots 41. Buccaneers 21.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Hey, what's up?
Off the play fake. Here's May. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll try and throw forward May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. May going to give it to Henderson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know, the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He finds his man, complete. That's Chapman.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
To throw, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the gun again to Henderson. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Bronco switch.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. So close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
we go. Shot. Let's go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next to score, Patriots 31, Buccaneers 28.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get through. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A quick throw there is incomplete. That was the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw again. May looking to run. It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Again, he'll drop to throw. May looking to run. Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And here we are, just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Back to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's another.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 18 on the play.
As they'll stop him with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll throw now on the final play. May looking to run. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Steady.
They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Big play there with now 3 week-run touchdowns. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Patriots 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Brings up second.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he used his quickness to make a play.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Cougar, nice. 19 tight. Nice.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll try to pick it up himself. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, 18. Rig. 18, pioneer. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hawk 70. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Go!
A quick throw there out to Williams. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
60. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's all about moving the pocket on 3rd down so the defenders can't just go to one spot and find the quarterback. Bootlegged him out to his right against the grain, able to spot the open man, and got it.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 18. 5 in.
He'll try and throw for it here. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Ready. Viking 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Check that. Street.
On 3rd down, they go with Irvin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
70 Timberwolves.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
Ready up.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Ready.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jamison Williams from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
35-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. Throw left side complete. That's Chapman. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Throwing here is May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
To the air, May. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
They'll throw with May. Now they'll take this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. This likely a must-have. Third and goal. From the shotgun, May with it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Disastrous outcome there on third and goal. They lose 9 yards on the sack. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Crazy.
Got to try it here, and he's back to throw. Caught on the slant. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. On his horse. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Great effort there. 98 yards. And the Bucs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And no doubt this is not the way that they hope to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May looking to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
May looking to run. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
17-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, it's May. And his throw is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller is thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. May looking to run. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He hits Baldwin right side. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
Williams on the stop.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd down and 4.
Come on. Set.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a 1st down. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
And a pretty good burst there as he gets across midfield and down to the 46.
Buccaneers
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
The 46-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
70, Hawk 70. Ready.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season, and before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Tampa Bay, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.